guys, this is Cars at 100. Welcome back. My name is Leo, Alex behind the camera, and let's talk about everything automotive. So, the biggest news right now on the internet is the ZR1. As you're all aware, the car is very technical. So, like I predicted in the past, and this car is supposed to compete with many other cars, but what's interesting to feel and to understand about this car is that this car has to crush all the competition right now. If Chevrolet's not gonna do this, it means that they're not gonna compete with the brands, and this is very important because GT2 RS right now destroyed lap record on Nürburgring. So when the ZR1 was being tested there, it means that ZR1 was about to destroy and be better than the GT2 RS. So if this doesn't happen after all the specs, after all the fuss, after all the anticipation of this car, then Chevrolet is not good enough to compete with Porsches. And I don't think in even a little bit that Chevrolet is gonna do that. It's not gonna compete with Porsche. Chevrolet has a very good spot right now where they can compete and they can do that. So let them do it. Chevrolet racing engineering is very serious and very good actually. So they need to just prove this in a ZR1. I'm stuck outside my house with no key. Mini Cooper 1992. Hopefully you get back there.
Or get through the window. Try to climb up.
Yeah, hopefully you know the ways to get inside your house. So what I'm trying to tell you about the ZR1 is that the car is very good. The engine is so big. It even hood has the hole in it for the engine to come out of it with the carbon fiber. So when you drive, this thing rotates and moves and vibrates when you see it in front of you in the hood. So that's pretty awesome, guys. That's something new. So Chevrolet knew that they need to come up with some new technology. And ZR1 always brought this new technology to the market. So the past ZR1 when it came out in 2000s, this car destroyed all the competition. I think it came out in 2009, 2010. Yeah, that car was absolute beast. 638 horsepower.
969?
Yes. So the thing about this car means that you have to understand what this car is all about in terms of technicality. So ZR1 is not just a racing car that you can do drag races with. This car is very technical for the track. That's why it was tested on the Nürburgring. And what else is important with this car? 755 horsepower is not easy to put down in rear tires, guys. So that means that this car is supposed to be very technical to put this car and this power in the perspective where it's accessible. So the car can't be that intimidating, guys. It should be able to be driven by the individual who's driving it, regular individual. You don't have to be a race car driver. So this is the trend. I think the Chevrolet is going to stick with that trend, and they're going to give us the car that's going to be accessible for the regular driver. And you'll see a lot of YouTubers going to jump on this car, and they're going to get this car soon in future. So we'll see how this will go. I have very big hopes for ZR1 by Chevrolet. Very big hopes, because this is the halo car. This is the #1 car ever, the most powerful they have ever produced by Chevrolet brand. So that's a big deal, guys.
What's the price?
The price is going to be more than $140,000, probably close to $200,000, but I don't think it's going to be $200,000. I think it's going to be maximum $150,000. With all the bells and whistles, with all the carbon fiber, which the car is bathed with. So everywhere is carbon fiber, but ZLT package that is offered on the ZR1, which gives more technicality on the track and more speed to put down when you drive this car. So basically more power you're going to be able to transfer to the road with a huge wing. That's an extra option. So if you want to opt for something that good, you have to opt for something more expensive. So that's probably going to be, maybe base price is going to be $120,000. If Z06 right now costs $115,000 fully loaded, ZR1 will cost $115,000, maybe $120,000 base price. You're gonna get a lot for your money. You're still gonna get very good looking car and very technical with the same horsepower and same good looks, but maybe less carbon fiber. But if you get fully loaded car, it's probably going to be more expensive, $20,000, maybe probably more. But what I'm trying to tell you as well is how this car is very important. GT2 RS right now has been on Autobahn and has made top speed of this car is 221 miles an hour. So that's more than 217 that the Porsche has said to us. So that's really big deal. So it means the car is very technical. ZR1 needs to be better. So that's what the beauty of automotive is, where it sits and where it stays. So the cars compete, but in order to compete, they need to be better than one another. That's how it goes, and that's how the game is. And that's why it's exciting, guys. I'm trying to tell you this like that because I really think, in my personal opinion, when all these cars come out, at the end of the day, we want them to compete. We want them to show why is ZR1 better than GT2 RS? Why is GT2 RS is better than ZR1? But it's more interesting to see ZR1 being better than GT2 RS because ZR1 came out after the GT2 RS. So that's the big difference. Mishra Mrinal. Yeah, brother. Hey, what's up? Thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for being with us on this live stream this morning. And hopefully everybody's doing okay. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. And basically what I'm trying also to tell you here with this live stream is how all these cars are interesting, not just in the way they look, but in the way they are set up and how they are. Because these cars are really interesting, not just in terms of how they were engineered outside aerodynamically, but how much horsepower they did. And in order to put all this power down, they need to be very, very well engineered, guys. Very well. I can't stress this enough. Have a look to Spanish car Tramontana. Tramontana, you mean the car that is not much known but is interesting looking, like a futuristic looking? That's a pretty awesome car. All my windows are locked and I'm still locked outside. Someone sent me a key. Hopefully you get back to your house, Mini Cooper 1992. Thanks, brother. Love cars forever. Mishra Mrinal. Same here. Me and Alex, we love cars as well.
Yo, Rukos is back, bro. Rukos, what's up, man?
Hey, Rukos 13R, how are you, man? It's like an Lotus mixed with the KTM Crossbow.
That's the car that he was talking about.
Yeah. Something like that. Interesting looking car, yeah. Definitely. So, let me know what you think, guys. If you have any questions, DM me for something that you really want to find out. If you're not sure what this car will be and should be, I think it's lots of anticipation about the ZR1. Hopefully they're not gonna let us down with the lap time. And if they release it, believe me, if they release a lap time, it's gonna be better than the GT2 RS. That's for sure.
Anything else besides ZR1, bro?
There are lots of other cars right now on the market that are being built. Lots of other cars.
Lamborghini came out with a concept car.
Lamborghini is
Zentana.
yeah, it's a car that that is something that, in my opinion, I don't like the way it is because it's not really a useful car right now. Maybe in future. Got my key. Nice, good job, brother. I want to ask, have you checked my page? Yeah, definitely. We'll look into your page, Mishral Mrinal. DM us all your information so we can look at it. What do you think? What do you think about the ZR1 in your opinion?
ZR1, very similar body to Z06, almost the same, but the wheels are kind of bigger. The back wheels.
Yeah.
I think they improved also the chassis, bro. You know, it's like a Mustang, new Mustang they came out with. The weight is kind of lower. Every time they came out with a better version of the car, the weight has to be lower because they want a freaking higher speed. The horses need to be higher. You know, the carbon fiber needs to be 100% all over the place. The discs on the freaking wheels have to look sharp. Yeah. You know, they have to improve the car. They have to make it completely new. Z06 had, 50 less horses. Now this one is I was about to curse. This one has 750.
Yeah. So what I try to look also in the cars is weight, of course. So the car weighs 3,500 plus pounds. So that's a big deal. Why? Because the car is very light, guys. So what that means is the car is gonna be very capable. Hopefully it's gonna be able to put down all this 755 horsepower and 715 pound-feet of torque. That's a lot for 3,500 pounds, guys. And you should realize this by seeing the GT2 RS having 700 horsepower and having 3,100 pounds of weight. That's also very light, but imagine 50 more horsepower and 200, 300 pounds more weight. Actually, 400 more pounds of weight, because ZR1 is 3,500 pounds. So what it means is that the car's gonna be almost similar. This was the benchmark that they were going off. So when the GT2 RS came out, even if the Corvette would have had 710 horsepower, they knew for the weight they needed to basically adjust the horsepower. So they came out with 755 horsepower. That will be comparable with GT2 RS. And in terms of the looks, right? Car looks very similar to Z06, but believe me, this is an absolute beast. The car is gonna... When the Z06 came out with 650 horsepower, it destroyed the competition when it came out. Right now, ZR1 comes out with 750 horsepower. Once again, it destroys the competition. Hopefully, lap time will show that. Are there any cars that are not available in your car that you really want? Perhaps there are some cars, but I don't really follow them. We have
Audi, bro, RS3, the
hatchback. Yes, but you know, honestly, I don't like the shape. It's just my opinion. I don't like the shape. I like GT2 you see, GT2 RS is on my tongue. I like RS3 sedan because I own Jetta GLI 17 model car, and I like the shape of it. So that's good in terms of the looks. So I don't like the hatchback style. That's why I didn't get the GTI, guys. That's why I got GLI, even though it was less powerful. You see how important the looks of the car is for you as an individual. You really choose something that you like. So I think you should do this. If you really like something, how it looks, go with how it looks and how it makes you feel, because that's what's important. Not how others gonna view it. You know, what's important to you. You have to like it. You have to love it. You know. Otherwise, you're not going to be happy. It's like having a job that you think you need, but you don't really like and love. It's a problem, because you're not going to like this job in future. Hey, brother, what do you feel about my little art on my scale modeled cars and those photography, brother? I didn't check it out yet. DM me your information of the page that you have, and I'm definitely gonna look into it. It sounds like something interesting. Art on the scale model cars. That's something cool. So yeah, definitely send us all your information, guys. If you want us to look into your look into your page, just DM us. Yeah. So we definitely love our community. So basically this is what I wanted to say today. Let's see what's gonna happen with this lap time. I'm really anticipating this. Hopefully ZR1 will come out with something interesting.
What's up regarding the videos on YouTube? Anybody check videos on YouTube, guys?
Guys, check us on YouTube as well. We don't do just Instagram. We have videos on YouTube where I talk about the ZR1. So go check it out, guys. Follow us. Leave us a comment under the video.
Yeah. We started a new segment, guys. It's called Street Cars. Leo decided to go around the city, find hot-looking cars, and give you the freaking highest ever points on the car all around. So
yeah, definitely, guys. We want you to see what the cars we have in New York and how they look. We have a segment also, awkward cars. So hopefully you like that. Something interesting that we do. And
last one we saw was the Porsche 911 with open windows.
Porsche 911 that, by the way, Alex kind of spotted, and he's like, let's do this. And I'm like, wow, it's interesting. No back window, no, it's not closed. It's like awkwardly parked. It was interesting. So we're going to try to give you more of this content, guys. Stay tuned.
Subscribe, guys.
Subscribe. Cars at 100 on YouTube. And check us out also on the Instagram page, Cars at 100 and Cars 969. Also, we have an interesting page that we are building right now. Do you want us to tell them?
No, it's only building.
Yeah.
Check the live stream.
Let's build it first. We're not gonna disclose everything, guys, because we are planning something interesting for you. So stay tuned, guys. This was Cars at 100. My name is Leo. Alex behind the camera, and stay loving cars. Okay.